What?
Daddy? It's terrible, I know, but at least justice can be done.
I'm sorry, Cece.
No.
Our son. Our firstborn, and he was so beautiful.
Don't.
And I am to blame.
No, you're not, Mom.
A horrible, ugly accident, but I am to blame.
No, you were right. The gun was empty. I couldn't sleep that night. I was so excited. Channing was coming home the next day. There was going to be the reception. And suddenly, I heard something. A burglar or someone downstairs in the study.
It must have been me.
I put my robe on. I went down to investigate. I came in, there was no one here. I searched through the desk, and there wasn't anything missing. I didn't want anything to ruin tomorrow. And then I saw the gun in the desk. And I picked it up. Oh, my God. I saw that it was empty.
No, Cece, don't go on, please.
And so I loaded it. Sophia, I never...
I know.
I loved him so much. He was a child of our first year together. When you were here and you loved me, it's as if together that we... Sophia, help me.
Yes.
Well, you did it. It's over. Good work. I mean that. You got the truth out when nobody else could, with the minimum harm. No questions left unanswered.
I got a couple. Like, why in the world did this have to happen? And what do we do now?
Same questions I have. There were things before I never thought I could live through. This is the worst. And I'm sure you have those things, too.
When you first disappeared. And Hans, of course. But to think that the bullet that killed Channing came from my own hands.
Dad,
Mason?
I'm sorry.
Mason and Cece, I never thought it was possible.
Neither did I.
There's real love there.
Well, for Maggie's sake, I hope not.
So, how did you know, What did I say to you that made it fall into place?
Well, at the hotel when you were delirious, you whispered to me as though I were Sophia. As though you were afraid that had you died, she'd have been found out.
Well, I was afraid for her, afraid that she'd be defenseless against your investigation.
You told me to hide the ring, to get rid of Lionel's ring. And I figured that since she had the ring and the note, well, it simply began to add up.
Well, congratulations. You didn't miss anything. You solved your case. Sophia, you won't come out of this untarnished. Not if I have anything to say about it.
Augusta.
Oh, please!
Now.
You're all fawning over her as though she were the one that was murdered. As though she were hunted and accused.
Augusta, that's enough. Don't you realize what she's been through?
She put our family through hell. She jeopardized our son's life. She's right. Don't pretend to be noble and don't ask for me to sympathize.
Augusta, it's not the time.
And her protector, Dr. Armonti. Where the hell are you?
Here.
I don't know what your story is. You accuse Cece of some selfish, heinous selfishness. Well, God knows that's true. But what about you? You allow lives to be ruined, and you protect the ignorance of some equally selfish, promiscuous woman. You would have
even let me die. And you set an explosion that caused blindness. And God knows what other sort of injuries.
Augusta, that won't solve anything.
Well, what will? I have a grievance. A very great grievance, and I want justice!
Augusta, come on, please. Why?
We have paid and paid and paid for the Capwell's crimes against each other. Now it's their turn. What's going to happen to Sophia and her stepson? What's going to be their punishment?
Marcello will be charged with attempted murder for what he tried to do with Mr. C at the hotel, and murder one, I would imagine, in the death of Hank Judson. I think he was only trying to destroy evidence, which, unknown to him, didn't exist. But you did know there'd be people down there in the tunnel when the charge went off, didn't you, Doc?
He could have killed me and Ted and Santana.
It's not necessary. We're already talking about life imprisonment.
And he knew how Channing died all along. And that makes him some sort of an accomplice, doesn't it?
Yes, it certainly does.
But accomplice to whom? And to what? You can't first decide that someone's been an accomplice to a crime without deciding that a crime has been committed.
Mason's right. The real question here is, what are you going to do with my mother?